What's up everybody, Cilinix Crypto here. Are you tired of missing opportunities and losing money while trading in these markets? Then I might have the solution for you. For those of you who don't know, we run the Cilinix Crypto Signal and Premium group, in which I not only share my own trades, so profitable signals, but I also give you 24/7 mentoring to actually become a better trader yourself, and you gain access to a trading guide with multiple strategies and basic beginner tricks to actually become a profitable trader yourself. If you're interested in that, links will be down in the description or in the pinned comment, and make sure to check that out right now. If you join through Telegram, there's actually a limited time only lifetime offer in there as well. So check that out and hopefully we will connect. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video right here on Athena. Had to make a video on Athena. It's been one of the strongest coins if you actually look at the past week, which the past week in the crypto world has obviously been quite volatile to say the least. In the end, I think most coins are actually back at the same prices as where they were exactly 1 week ago. But it's been very volatile and there's been some good moves, Athena being one of them. Athena is actually up 10%, which for how big Athena is actually quite major. And then there's only a couple of coins that have actually outperformed that, including Memecore and Story, which are very manipulated. So that's good news. There's relative strength and there's a good reason for that. Such a good reason that I think we can break out, and that's definitely not set in stone. But I think the possibility and the probability of a breakout right now is high enough for me to make a video on that, so that you're actually prepared for that. So let's get right into it. First of all, look, the last time I made a video on Athena, we already spoke about Athena fundamentally. I think Athena fundamentally is doing great. If you look at the TVL is growing. At this point of time, it's $12.84 billion. And they have a revenue annualized of $37.7 million. So they're actually making money as well. Now, obviously, if you compare that revenue to the market cap, you cannot add that up because the market cap at this point of time, fully diluted, is $11.25 billion. So obviously, that's very high. That's too high, but that's crypto, right? In crypto, the valuations are always too high. And I also think, so fundamentally, I think Athena is a great project. I do think if you look at the tokenomics, those are not amazing, right? As you could have seen as well, like 50% of the supply still has to be unlocked. So that's not amazing. But recently we've gotten some good news, and regardless of those tokenomics, I think those other fundamentals that are good actually count more, especially if you combine that with the fact that stablecoin X, which I actually is some sort of a merger between companies that's actually listed on the Nasdaq, or at least it's going to be listed on Nasdaq, expense financing to $890 million for an Athena ENA treasury. Look, you see a lot of these altcoin treasuries being started. This is by far the most serious one I've seen. And then Ethena actually proposed a buyback program as well. And I think they actually tweeted about that yesterday, which is why we're actually seeing quite a lot of volume coming into the price as well, which is another sign that we could actually break out. The volume is very impressive at this point of time. But so where did they post about it? Let me see. Yeah, so here you can see all of the additional capital raises, etc. Here, so the planned deployment schedule for Athena purchases will be as follows: 5 million per day if Athena is above 70 cents, which at this point of time we are, and $10 million per day if Athena is below 70 cents, or if Athena is down over 5% in a 24-hour period. So that means that there's just all of these buybacks and all of this demand coming into Athena. Just almost every single day, right? So I would find it hard to believe. Look, if the markets actually turn very, very bearish over the course of the next week, maybe then we will not break out. And look, a lot of people right now are expecting the breakout. So that makes me quite, that makes me a little bit worried for a pullback. I think that there's some late high leverage longs coming in. So I would actually say it is most likely we're still going to get a spike down, at least into 70 and 68 cents. But I'm actually very relatively optimistic about the markets. We're seeing some high volume coming into Athena right now. There's fundamentals that support a breakout for sure. So I actually think it is most likely we are going to break out. I just think it's a little bit, it's like the long trade is a bit overcrowded now. I think everybody and their mother is long right now. Some of those, like that's not going to end well. Not everybody can win. right? So do I expect a breakout? Yes. Am I bullish on Athena? Yes. But short term, I think a bit of a pullback. There's also quite a lot of fear in the markets is more likely. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. So thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll keep you updated on this if you're interested in that. So let me know. But thank you and bye.